Hello, Shahid. How are you?
Hi, no, I'm good, thanks.
I'm very excited about all you do. I saw you, I think, in the one webinar a long time ago. I think it was when you just started. And we will talk about gold. We'll talk about the product. But maybe first, if you can start telling me about your experience, telling us, everybody here looking to understand, who are you?
Yeah, absolutely. So I come from I started life in finance, in investment banking straight out of university. And then that kind of, I did that for a number of years. And then I actually founded I went completely the opposite. I founded my own technology company, but this was in the telecom sector. And grew that company, and that went very well. And and then we saw this opportunity in fintech. We saw fintech is really taking off, and I thought, look, I've already got the financial basis, and now I've got technology experience as well of building up a technology company. Why not? Let's find something to put the both together. And that's where Minted was born.
Okay, so Minted, I'm super excited about all you do, and I want to learn maybe first about the opportunity in gold. What was the initial idea that you had for Minted?
Yeah, so Minted really was all about, we sat around and we wanted to buy gold. And at the time, the different options to buy, we were interested in physical gold. I'll be honest with you, not digital gold, not gold which is traded. So we said, look, how do we buy physical gold? And then we realized there's so many different challenges to actually buy gold. You have to think about the purity. Jewelry has different purity, and then there's 22 carat, 24 carat, 18 carat. So there's that complexity, and then it comes with the security as well. So where do you store this gold? And what we found was anyone buying gold physical and storing it, storage is quite expensive. Then you have to think about the insurance. And then when you go to sell the gold, so the price you paid to buy the gold, the premiums you pay in the market, and then when you go to actually sell the gold, you actually lose out. So the spread is huge on physical gold. So it's not a very attractive investment. It's great as a store of value. It's great, something you can, it's fairly in line with inflation. So it's a good store of value over a long term. But in a short term, why would you buy physical gold for an investment? You'd buy it as jewelry, which is, has a different market, but as an investment, it's not really viable. So we decided to challenge this, and we said, right, what if you were to take away storage worries? What if you take away insurance? What if you were to achieve a rate that's, what the refineries are selling for? What if the customers could get that rate? So then that was our challenge, and we set off on our journey for Minted, and here we are today with
Wow.
most of those boxes ticked. Yeah.
So how can you secure my gold if I'm buying through you?
Yeah, so for example, when you buy from us, not only is your gold fully insured, um, we also only buy from an LBMA approved refinery, which means that there's a certain set of rules which refineries have to adhere by, and this comes down to the purity itself. So everything is check marked, and if it's a sealed bar to the LBMA standard, you know that you're getting the best bar possible. So that's kind of how we ensure you're getting the right, you're getting the right gold, and it's the best gold that you can buy.
So I get like the certificate, the clarification that has been checked and secured and everything.
Absolutely. So when a bar is actually allocated to you, it's actually sealed. It's sealed and it's certified by the refinery as well. We call it an assayer. So it has a signature on the bar itself, and that then ensures that the refinery has conformed to all the standards set out by the LBMA.
And where is it actually being stored?
So we actually store it in London. So all your bars are stored in London right now. So within the UK right now, you can actually redeem your gold. So you can withdraw and have it delivered to you straight to your door, should you wish to. Or we keep it for you up to 200 grams right now, free of charge. And then after 200 grams, we have a minimal storage fee.
You have actual customers who decided to keep it with them? Like,
Oh yeah, yeah, absolutely. So we've seen all sorts of customers so far on our beta launch. We've seen customers who will buy and withdraw straight away. Who want to have it delivered. We have customers who will buy a large amount, but then they will only have 1 or 2 bars delivered, just for their peace of mind that
yeah.
it's there, and then they'll send it back. So we've had people trying to test the system, which is great to see. It helps build the confidence.
Yeah, it's people like me who are testing all these fintechs and features and being on all these betas, Uh,
Exactly. You know
all
it.
my friends are excited about what you do. Just so you understand, I think it would be one of the most popular interviews here on the summit because
Fantastic.
a lot of people want to hear and know more about you. And how did COVID reflect the business?
Yeah, COVID was an interesting one for us. So we actually weren't going to launch our beta platform. So we were going to go straight out with our, bells and whistles, our full platform. But COVID, the amount of inquiries we started to get, are you selling gold? And there's a certain period, about 2, 3 weeks, I think it was in March or April time, where most of the bullion dealers, both in the US and UK, were out of stock of bullion bars, and they weren't delivering for 3, 4 weeks. So that naturally led a lot of traffic to us. So we saw this as an opportunity, and we launched our beta platform. And on the back of that, we started doing transactions, and we were in a fortunate position that because of our direct relationship with the refinery, we had access to gold to sell. And then once people realize, oh, hold on, Minted are selling gold, and it's cheaper than where we were buying it from before. We have a wave of signups during the COVID period. Yeah.
How did you come up with the name, by the way?
Minted, right? Yeah, we started life as savings mint because we wanted to really be a savings product, because what we wanted to do was have people set up monthly savings plans to buy gold, and every month we buy gold for them. But it was just a spur of the moment thought where we thought, minted, it has double meaning here in the UK. So you have minted, which is the gold bars, they actually get minted, but at the same time, minted is to be considered rich and wealthy in the UK. It's almost like an alternative, like slang term. So they both just work really well together, and it sounded like a great name. We looked up the trademarks, and in financial services it was available, and we thought, this is a very catchy
Amazing,
brand name, and
amazing. Yeah.
let's go for it. Yeah.
So what is the bigger vision here from the company perspective? I know you're starting to serve in more ways than just gold, right?
Absolutely. So as I alluded to in earlier interviews, what we've actually built here is a investment platform that you can democratize any physical asset, and we're gonna stick with physical in the short to medium term, because we feel that's where the biggest gap is. We feel people want physical ownership, but at this moment in time is difficult to there's a lot of barriers to entry for physical ownership. So we're going to introduce gold. Our probably next on the roadmap is silver. Silver's been doing very well lately, and it's an up and coming metal. So silver, it complements gold very, very well. Potentially some other precious metals, but like I said, anything which has a physical nature that we can democratize, we want to list on this platform. And we want people to be able to have access to investments that normally they would require, a lot of money for.
Mhm. Are you, by the way, open to investments, the company? What is
Yeah.
this?
So right now we've closed the seed round. So that's given us some excellent runway. And yeah, I mean we're always open to grow because we're definitely looking for expansion. UK is a great market, but UK, our product really is, it's complemented in it's a worldwide product, right? Who doesn't know gold, and gold's done very well. And there's certain markets, such as South Asia, where gold is seen as like even sometimes even more than a currency. It's a way of life over there. So there's definitely territories that we do want to expand into, and obviously that will require investment.
Yeah, this was my question about other market that you for now, if I want to be start using your platform, I have to have a UK citizenship, or how does it work?
Yeah, right now we're just open to the UK, and all of our processes are built for UK residents. However, we've actually partnered up with global KYC firms, AML firms, because for us it's just going to be a switch of a button and we launch in other territories. So soon after UK, Europe's almost going to happen in a very short amount of time, because Europe is quite important for us, and it's very easy for the regulation and currently and the licenses that we have to operate into Europe. So yeah, we're looking forward to that for sure.
How many people are on the team? Just
Currently we're 15. So 15 is made up of our management, the ops side, the marketing, and development as well.
amazing. Yeah, there's so much opportunity. I know in the UK, of course, you have open banking and other stuff that we can talk of later. Open finance for other assets. What do you think about that, by the way?
Absolutely. I mean, we're living in an age right now where there's far more collaboration than there was before. So open banking, from a payments perspective, is actually quite new, but we've built that in quite nicely into our platform now. So if you were to buy gold, you can buy it through your bank account, through directly from your mobile banking app, without having to use a card. So although we're going to be offering a whole horde of payment options, just to offer convenience to every type of customer. So you have card, but what we're seeing more so now is people are actually beginning to use the open banking integration. So they'll choose your bank, it links to your banking app, and the payment is made immediately, and that helps us, being in such a fast moving market such as gold. For us to have settled funds means that we can place the trade almost in real time, on behalf of the customer.
Mhm. And what was the feedback from the beta, from the users? How do you grow your community, by the way?
Yeah, so we've actually used a certain number of channels. What we found is, because our product fits very nicely into being an ethical product as well, in the sense of it's asset backed. It's something which is appeal to different markets, and what we found is we've found some niche websites who have wrote about us. There's been some nice PR about what we're doing, and that's really brought an influx of users over to us. And our users really have dictated how the platform has been built now, and to move it forward, especially from a user experience perspective. How easy is it to buy, how easy to sell, how easy to set up a savings plan. So for example, in the beta, we only allowed you to set up one savings plan. But then our users told us, right, look, I've got a savings plan. I'd like to set one up for my son. I'd like to set one up for my daughter. Do I have to create a new account? And then that led us to build the subvaults functionality. So now you can build subvaults, and each subvault can have its own monthly saving amount, and you can move gold between that. And then one really exciting feature, which it again came from user feedback, was peer-to-peer sending of gold. So you can now transfer gold to your friends, even if they are not a minted customer. And then they will be asked to download the app and redeem their gold. So now you can almost pay somebody in gold. That's currently what
The
we're
little
paying.
bits of gold, right? Like
Exactly,
fraction.
0.001 gram. So if you can define it in a monetary term. So if you can say 20 pounds or 30 pounds, and that can be sent in real time to anybody you like.
Wow. I want to tell you, like, I totally believe in you, in your team, from the first day that I heard about the idea, and obviously during COVID and the opportunity here. How can people learn more about the product? I'm excited about the product, so I want to push as many people to your platform. Of course, people from the UK, but also other people are interested because we are a FinTech Week and all these
Sure.
people watching.
Absolutely. No, so we've completely rebranded. So we've come out with a new brand, new website. So yeah, I mean, we have a company prospectus as well on our website. We can learn more in a bit more detail about how our platform works, what it does. We have plenty of how-to videos on that run you through the platform. But really, if you wanted to sign up to the platform and have a look around, there's no financial commitment. So you don't have to set anything up. You literally just put in your telephone number, your email, and it creates you an account. And you can go in and have a look around and see the functionality that we've built in. Yeah, sure.
So the minted.app, right?
The minted.app, yep. So that's actually now we've gone .com, so it's theminted.com.
Ah, wow, amazing.
Both domains will work.
You got gold. It was hard to get the domain name.
Exactly. Yeah, when we first set out, it's very difficult to find a domain, as it is with so many different ones. But we're in a fortunate position now that we've been able to secure the .com. So it's theminted.com.
Amazing.
Yeah.
I really believe in the company. Again, this is amazing. I think we should do even another, walk through the app and all the main features. And thank you so much for being a part of the FinTech Week and pushing us. And we are here to help. We have investors here who are watching you. We have people who are trading here, like sophisticated people, people who just started from all over the world. Basically, all of them are watching you right now.
Awesome.
And I wish you all the best, and let's stay in touch.
Thank you, Munir. No, it has been an absolute pleasure to be on, and I look forward to working more with you in the future.
Amazing.
Thanks
Great.
again for the opportunity.